ఓం శ్రీ గణేశాయ నమః. ఓం శ్రీ సరస్వత్యై నమః. ఓం శ్రీ గురుభ్యో నమః. ఓం సమస్తజనకల్యాణే నిరతం కరుణామయం నమామి చిన్మయం దేవం సద్గురుం బ్రహ్మవిద్వరం సద్గురుం బ్రహ్మవిద్వరం. ఓం సదాశివసమారంభాం శంకరాచార్యమధ్యమాం అస్మదాచార్యపర్యంతాం వందే గురుపరంపరాం. శంకరం శంకరాచార్యం కేశవం బాదరాయణం సూత్రభాష్యకృతౌ వందే భగవంతౌ పునః పునః. శృతిస్మృతిపురాణానాం ఆలయం కరుణాలయం నమామి భగవత్పాదం శంకరం లోకశంకరం. నమః శ్రీ శంకరానంద గురుపాదాంబుజన్మనే సవిలాసమహామోహ గ్రాహగ్రాసైకకర్మణే. So we saw that existence is the dharmi and dharma is whatever is superimposed, akasha ityadi. But the Purvapakshi says, opponent says, you say that which is superimposed is unreal, but I am seeing space. भाति इति चेत भातु नाम भूषणम मायिकस्य तत्. Mayikasya bhushanam. That means that what you perceive unreal is the ornament bhushanam, that is the glory of Maya. So we saw what is that Maya does? Trick. That which is not there is shown. ठीक है. Therefore, yad asad bhasamanam tanmithya swapna gajadivat. Beautiful thing. That which is asad bhasamanam, that is which is asat bhasamanam, that which is non-existent, yet asat bhasamanam, that which is non-existent but you are able to perceive it, bhasamanam. Yet tat asat, that is asat, but bhasamanam, which is seen. So that unreal thing what you are seeing, tan mithya, that is what. So what does that Maya does? Maya makes you see that which is not. Full stop. That is the power and glory of Maya. Therefore, beautiful verses will come later on. example is given Swapna Gajadivat. Like you see elephants and whole creation you see, it is all existing in the mind. It has no satta. Interesting thing. If you analyze dream, we are not analyzing dream now, but anyway, if 1 or 2 words we can say. What is dream? What you saw, whatever you saw in the dream was nothing but your mind, including the dreamer. Acha. Dreamer is mind. What is seen is mind. Instruments of perception, mind. Everything is mind only in the dream. When the illuminator and the thing illumined is of same substance, then the appearance is unreal. This is this sutra. So therefore, Swapna Gajadivat tan mithya. So what should we do? That will come. Subsequently, beautiful thoughts are coming. So we saw Jati, Vyakti, how to discriminate these two. Jati, Vyakti, Dehi, Deho, Gunadravye, Yatha, Pruthak, Viyat Satoho, Tatha, Eva, Astu, Parthakyam, Kotra, Vismayaha. Where is the difficulty in understanding? Because always remember, illusion exists along with its substratum. What does it say? Illusion exists always along with substratum. You cannot separate the substratum from the illusion. Why? Because substratum is separated, meaning illusion cannot exist. So these two always together exist, substratum and illusion. Yet, when example is given, these two exist, yet you are able to differentiate, like Jati, Vyakti, Guna, Dravya, yesterday we saw, plus also Dehi and Deho, the embodied and the body. I am not talking to your body, You may be listening to my body, but I am not talking to your body. Think. So when I am talking to you, though I am seeing your body, I am separating you from your body and talking. Yes or no? If you are the body, then I can as well speak to a dead body. Think. So when I am speaking to you, though I am seeing you as physical bodies, yet I am not seeing you as physical body. So what is that you are seeing as what? As consciousness entities. Is that entity embodied? Where is entity embodied? Seated in Sharire Sthitaha, Sharire Bhavaha, Jivaha. Sharire Kevalam Sharire Eva Bhavaha Jivaha, Sa Jivaha Bhavati. So he is seated there. But when I am able to see both together, body and you, the spirit inside, yet I am differentiating. Similarly, existence and the illusion, though they are existing, coexisting, one must be able to differentiate. Like pot and the mud coexist. Pot means, when I say shape, name. If you are painted, color. Plus mud, they coexist. When can you see mud? You don't have to destroy the pot, as I said. So if you are trained to see mud in the pot, without destroying the pot, you are a Siddha Purusha. So beautiful. Up to here, we saw. Now see, though we have understood intellectually that unreal and the substratum real, they both coexist. These grosser examples, easy to understand, mud and the pot and the ornament and the gold and water and the wave, easy to understand. But understanding between existence and space, not easy. Because existence is not seen, no. It is not objective. So, how to do it now? What is the problem? Why we are unable to understand this? Intellectually understood but not clear. Buddhopi bhedo no chitte nirodhim yati chettada anekagriyat samshayadva rudhya bhavosya te vada. Buddhopi bhedo no chitte nirodhim yati chettada anekagriyat samshayadva rodhya bhavosya te vada. Now, see, listen carefully. Buddha api. Buddha api means though you have understood. Concept is clear. For little Vedantic, if you hear for a couple of years Vedanta becomes clear. Oh, there is existence, that space is superimposed on existence, existence coexists with illusion, but we have to discriminate, and this is the thing, and this is the thing. Okay, understood. Buddha api bhedaha. Even though the difference between the substratum and the superimposition, illusion, or the real and the unreal is understood, even though it is understood. Chitte na nirudhim yati chet. If in the chitta it nirudhim na yati, very important. Nirudhya bhava. Nirudhya means what? It is not firmly established in the mind. Example is given. One example I will give you. When any object, for example, you take a person is coming. A person comes to you and introduces himself or herself to you. I am so and so. Okay, nice meeting you. Bye-bye, bye-bye. After some talking, the person went away. Exactly after 1 month, the person again came. The image is registered. Thank God you are not forgotten. Some people forget that also. Suppose you forgot. You will say, मैं आपको कहीं देखा हूँ. Other man says, no, I came to you last month. याद है आपको? Oh, yes, now I remembered. But आपका नाम क्या कहा? Naam is this. Oh, yes. Good. Let us discuss, talk. He went away. After 4 months, he came back. हाँ उस दिन मिले थे ना, अब आपका नाम क्या था? I don't remember names. I want to forget all the names first of all. Nonsense. It will come later on. So, why this is happening? Nama and Rupa is not deeply rooted in Chitta. It is not established. Once Nama and Rupa well correlated, established in the mind, then even photo also is shown to you. Whole autobiography of the person you can tell. Why? It became Rudhi Bhav. Nirudhim apadyate. Becomes firmly established. Right. Okay. Now, but when I see space, this is existence only appearing as space. This thought is not rooted except in Pañcadaśi class. And tell the truth. So, except in this class, where you are forcibly reminded that space is existence. Space is superimposition on existence. So, if you are seeing space, you are seeing existence also. This thought is not deeply rooted. Yesterday I told you, how do you know where is that existence? Existence cannot be other than you. So when I see space, I exist, therefore I can see space. So when I am seeing space, I am experiencing along with the experience of space my existence also. But you see space and you forget your existence. Think. So do you remember space along with you? I am existing. So this identification, the discrimination between space and existence, though they are coexisting, the discrimination between existence and space, because if you say existence is other than me, then who are you? There is some existence outside. On that existence, something called superimposed, which is called space. I am observing the both together, it seems. I must see together. But then who are you? Because space is non-existent, existence is space. Then you are other than either existent or non-existent. Can there be anything either existent or non-existent? So, in my perception, in my observation, so these two coexist, but this idea, this memory, this idea is not rooted. Why? There are two reasons are given for this. Vijayaranyamuni says, even though one has understood as best as you could have understood that much. No, Swamiji, we have understood 100%. Okay, Baba, benefit of doubt. You have understood 100%. Okay. yet you forget. Why this rude bhav? Rude. So, nirudhim na apadyate. Na apadyate means it is not achieved. Na yati. Chet, if it is not there, tada, then there are two reasons are told here. What are they? Anekagryat samshayadva. Two reasons. One is anekagryat. एकाग्र नहीं, अनेकाग्र. अनेकाग्र, वी हैव दुनिया भर के चीजें हैं. So many avocations we have. We are not focused. We have multiple challenges, multiple things to do, multiple ways to behave. So mind is never single pointed. The examples are given, so beautiful it comes. Now, anekagriyat, one meaning is because of lack of single pointedness, number one. As much single pointedness you have in remembering the money in every vyapara, as much single pointedness you have in remembering the taste aspect when you are eating food. See? Every morsel of food, taste is to be triggered. By mistake, one karela, kacha karela went inside, immediately you react. Why? Your focus was so much on food that anything not in harmony with my perpetuity of taste is distorted, immediately I react. Think. So that much concentration we have. So this concentration is missing, focus is missing. Why focus is missing? Because we have many things to do in life. Criticize somebody, blame someone. You superimpose your notions and ideas on somebody and blame someone. Or fight with somebody. Gossip is a very interesting topic for us. Analyzing other person. दुनिया को भाड़ में जाओ करके बैठना है. Kick everybody mentally. Somebody, one Swami's lecture was listening about gossip. So he was mentioning, if somebody has gossiped you about somebody else, the same person has potency to talk about you to somebody else. And the same person tells you that, Swamiji, they are talking about you like that. Suppose somebody says. In fact, they are nobody. So you ask, in the beginning, everywhere, in the organizations, everywhere you see, any organization, gossip. That's why Mahatmas, when they really become so serious in their pursuit, you brand them as rude and shrewd and crude. And they don't mind. पत्थर फेंकने वाले बाबा लोग मिलते हैं आपको दुनिया में. पत्थर फेंकते हैं. जाओ मिलने जाओ. बाबा जी लगेगा, पत्थर लगेगा. अवधूत लोग हैं, पत्थर फेंकते हैं. आप देखे सुना कि नहीं? ऐसे लोग बहुत कई लोग हैं दुनिया में. महात्मा लोग हैं. नजदीक आया तो काट देंगे. And they don't want this world at all. Why gossip only? So, anekagriyat, plus our desires, our anxieties, our aspirations, our dreams, our projects. So we are born to enjoy a breakfast, buffet breakfast in 25-star hotel. Now, your chitta will be chanchal there because you saw 2,229 items displayed to eat. And you take the empty plate, run from pillar to post. You don't decide what to do, what to eat. बड़ी मुश्किल से सेलेक्ट करके बैठ गए, आगे वाला और कुछ सेलेक्ट करके बैठता है, तो ये कहाँ मिलता है आपको, कहाँ से मिला है? That third byline, right side, left side, second shop, something they will tell. They got 2025-star hotel. How much disturbed we are? Aneka kriyat, number one. Second one is samshayadva or samshaya, doubt. Hey, आकाश के अलावा कुछ दिखता नहीं. आकाश itself is inferred, empty. And what is that? Can any be there? Support of emptiness, just imagine. Just imagine. What should be the nature of emptiness, support of emptiness? Nature of the support of emptiness, it should be bigger empty, no? What should be the nature of the support of emptiness? Are you understanding? So logically you think and you doubt, you apply your logic and say, first of all, is there any existence? Number one. Number two, if at all is there, can it be discriminated? Number three, can we experience all this as unreal? Is it ever possible to deny my solid experience of this waking state? While I am in waking, can I deny this? Is it possible? And so many people say, मैं कई सालों से सुनते आया हूँ वेदांत, कुछ हुआ नहीं अभी तक, अब वो आगे भी होगा कि नहीं पता नहीं, भगवान जाने. And some people meditate and say, mind can never be controlled. Why? 40 years I tried to control my mind. Somebody was there, a known philosopher. Philosopher means anybody can be philosopher, no? He said, one of the he died, TV interview, not much known to the world, unless you are entering into spiritual, that world of those who various people throw thoughts on morality, ethics, philosophy, etc., etc. The fellow gave an interview, TV interview. 40 years I tried to know, is there any existence? I am telling you, there is nothing like that. In a TV interview. About 30, 40 years back I heard that. He died, an old man. He used to constantly criticize other philosophers because there is nothing exists, it's all nonsense. It's all dream. It's all imaginations. It's all hypnotism. संशय. इतना सुनने के बाद before death you get doubt whether I really exist after death or this is the end of me. संशय. अनेकाग्र्यात् संशयाद्वा रूढ़्य भावः अस्य ते वद. No, explain to me. What is that now? Samshayadva. Vada, tell me now. Anything else other than this? Okay, sir. Guruji. Guruji means Vidyaranya Muni. Vidyaranya Muni ji, I accepted. Abhi karna kya hai? You said anekagriya, first disease. Second is what? Samshaya. Now how to remove these two? He says, apramatto bhavadhyanat adyenyasmin vivechanam kuru pramana yuktibhyam tato rodhatamo bhavet apramatto bhavadhyanat we can split here. Apramatto bhavadhyanadadye anyasmin. If you say pronounce anya separately, you can say anyasmin vivechanam kuru pramana yuktibhyam tato rodhatamo bhavet. Now first one. Adye. Adye means in the case of first problem. What is the first problem? Adye anekagriyat. First problem is lack of concentration. What is it? Dhyanat apramatto bhava. Through meditation, through contemplation, become apramatta. Okay? This is a sutra. Apramatto bhava dhyanat. Now you know what is the meaning of matta? Matta means intoxication. Pramatta, highly intoxicated. So what do you think that we are all intoxicated by? By what? What is that we have drunk so that we have got extremely intoxicated? Maya Rupi Madarasam. Madarasa means drink, all. So we are actually so fully drowned, soaked, floating, swimming, drowning in the ocean of Maya. So therefore we are intoxicated with the thought of duality, with the thought that you are a physical body, with the thought that you are a male or a female, with the thought that I am so and so, with the thought that I am great, well organizer, well thinker, well contributor, well studied individual, well rich man. I am so many, what all the qualities, good speaker, intoxicated. Intoxication. So whatever actually you are not, we feel that we are, it's called intoxication. Think. So intoxicated. Meaning what? In simple thing, not alert. To what? Because when you drink, you are not alert. You don't know who is on the road, which vehicle is coming. Nothing. You are not alert. You are not awakened to the world around you. What is apramatta? Totally alert. Great masters have said, totally total alertness, meaning, my extremely alert. The one shloka, the difference between yogi and an ordinary man. The shloka says, yogi also and ordinary man also experiences the external world through five sense organs. Seeing, smelling, tasting, touching, hearing. Both do. But an ignorant man is unaware. What is going on inside? What he is perceiving? What are the consequences of it? He is unaware. Yogi is such a alertness, no image in the mind formed without his permission. It takes lives together to do tapasya like this. Extremely alert. Extreme alert. Apramatta. And so apramatta means what? Otherwise opposite apramatta, pramada. Pramada means what? Inadvertence. Inadvertence means what? Asavadhanata. Asavadhanata means what? Not being alert. Not being alert. So pramada. When you are not alert, you meet with accidents. Pramada means what? Not being alert and repeating same mistake again and again. Like every day we get up and identify with the same body. Don't identify with other bodies also. Every day same worry. Yesterday you worried, no? Change at least object of worry. No, same wife, same husband, same children. It doesn't mean you change everybody. Same world around you and same complaints, same worries. We are used to it. Hell is naraka. There is no other naraka. That's why we all should practice solitude. Solitude means inside solitude is undisrupted. So when you become alert, how do you become alert? Dhyana. Think. Dhyana abhyas. Dhyana meaning ध्यान से पढ़ो, ध्यान से सुनो, ध्यान से गाड़ी चलाओ, ध्यान से खाओ. हम बोलते हैं ना हिंदी में. ध्यान मीन्स व्हाट? सावधान. Savadhan. Avadhanam means alertness. Savadhan means concentration. Avadhana, concentration, alertness, focus. So रहो, सावधान से रहो, असावधान से नहीं रहना. First one is apramatto bhavat dhyanat. Pramado vai mrutyuraham bravimi. Who said this? Sanat Sujati. Pramado vai mrutyuraham bravimi. Pramada is death. Why? We are pramada means what? We are slipping from that state of divinity. That is called pramada. Swamiji, what we are slipping? We are already slipped. Slipping क्या होता है? Slipping. Slipped. Pramado vai mrutyuraham bravimi. Therefore, first one is apramatto bhava dhyanat. So Gurudev gives beautiful vakya. Keep your mind where your hands are. That is the mantra. Gurudev used to give this mantra. Keep your mind where your hands are. That is called apramatta. Okay. Now, Adye, and the first case. Anyasmin vivechanam. The second case mein, what is that? Vivechanam guru. Vivechanam guru meaning discriminate. Beautiful thing. Discriminate. How discriminate? To discriminate, we must have knowledge. Suppose you don't have knowledge of coffee, its color, taste, smell, you don't know. Knowledge of tea, color, taste, smell. Only three things, no? Touch is hot also. Touch. So touch, color, taste, smell, you don't know. Either coffee or tea. You never seen them. I'll ask you to discriminate between these two. What will you do? First of all, there is guru required to tell me what is coffee and what is tea. And I must register the taste well. I should not forget. Guru will tell, this is coffee. Understood? Understood. This is tea. Understood? Understood. Jawab this ulta kar diya. Ye to coffee hai. Because forgot. Two coffee and tea immediately was given one after one. He was confused. So to discriminate, what we need? Knowledge. To get knowledge, what do we need? Guru. And you get your guru depend on your prarabdha only, I am telling you. मैं ये बता रहा हूँ आपको. Don't expect a महाअवतार बाबा जी मेरे सामने आ जाए, योग बाबा वशिष्ठ मुनि आ जाए सामने, व्यास जी आ जाए. We are being led to a school, nursery now. Nursery में join नहीं हुए हम. We are being led to a nursery school. We don't know anything, I am telling. We don't study also. We are all kupastha mandukas. Varieties of so many shastras are there. Religions, world religions are there. Great, great books are there. So many things are there. We don't know anything. So, first one is study, then guru required, then practice is required to sharpen the discrimination. And how do you discriminate? You need shastra jnanam. How? Pramana is required. ठीक है? To discriminate, कोई प्रमाण चाहिए ना? विवेक शक्ति. Pramana. So, how to discriminate between space and existence, subtle buddhi required. You must know what is existence, how to experience it, then what is space, then how to discriminate. Think. Do you know, in olden days means what, 30, 40 years back, there used to be stones in the rice. So nowadays stones are not there. They used to mix up. 100 kilos, 2 kilo stones, 3 kilo stones, and black round hota hai. So every house they have to separate. And separating and throwing is great art. If you don't know in the beginning, along with the one stone, 4 grains of rice also thrown. So 1:4 ratio के हिसाब से, when all stones are removed, you are left with 3-4 grains of rice. Out of half a kilo or 1 kilo. चावल कहाँ गया? That is discrimination. Meaning, we have to know the art of discrimination. It is why required Hamsa. Example of Hamsa, doodh and milk, is like existence and space. Both are same, no? Both are together, sorry. Water is together with the milk. So when you mix, the Hamsa will come. Hamsa can drink milk, leave the water, it seems. Meaning what? Not a practical Hamsa outside like that. The question is your own Hamsa. Your own, the Jiva inside, will be able to discriminate between existence and the superimposition. Both are presented together to Hamsa. Understood? So for discrimination is required. For samshaya, अनेकाग्र्य के लिए ध्यानम, संशय के लिए विवेचनम, श्रवणम, मननम, निधिध्यासनम, अज्ञान निवृत्ति थ्रू श्रवणम, संशय निवृत्ति थ्रू मननम takes place. Then Viveka Shakti will increase. So Kuru, Pramana Yuktibhyam, how to do it? Vivechanam Kuru with Pramana. Pramana means a proper means of discrimination, knowledge is required. How to do it? Tato Rudhatamo Bhavet. Because of these practices, you become Rudhatamaha, superlative degree. Rudha means what? Conviction, conclusion. Rudha, Rudhatara, Rudhathama, superlative degree. Thereafterwards, I don't have any doubt that I am that consciousness, I am that existence. In me, space is superimposed, everything is superimposed. I am the Aadhar of the entire universe. Okay? Now, Dhyananmanadyuktitopi Rudhe bhede viyatsatoho Nakadachid viyatsatyam Sadvastu chidravannacha Dhyananmanadyuktitopi Rudhe bhede viyatsatoho Nakadachid viyatsatyam Sadvastu chidravannacha. Dhyanat Manat Yuktitaha opi. Now see, listen carefully. One is through dhyana, through mananam, pramana, manat, pramanat, through yukti. So pramana, dhyana means what? Shastra plus, what do you call? Shastra, pramana plus yukti. So Shastra ke saath, first of all, what do you contemplate upon Shastras? What is that Shastra Dhyana says? Sadeva idamagra asit, Sadeva Saumya idamagra asit, Ekamevadvitiyam, whatever it is. Swetaketo, Tattvamasi, Tattvamasi, Swetaketo. Sadeva, Sadeva, he Saumya idamagra asit. Before the Maya has manifested all these names and forms, what was existing alone? Sat alone was existing. Pure Sat alone was existing. So you have to contemplate on that dhyana, on that Sat. So on Sat I must contemplate. I exist. Who am I? Existence. Thus, if we sharpen our mind in contemplation for a long time, and when you are contemplating on Shastras, Shastra statements, what is indicated in the Shastras, and how do you contemplate on Shastra? Because Shastra knowledge is required. How do you gain Shastra knowledge? Through right pramana. So the second one is what? Manat, pramanat. Pramanat. What is pramana? Shruti pramanam. Sadeva asit, idamagra asit, Sadeva Saumya idamagra asit, Shruti pramana. It is pramana. Vedameva pramanam. For us, Veda is pramana. Veda says there was only pure existence, no Namarupa. And that existence is you. This is Veda pramana. Ekamevadvitiyam Brahma, sarvam kalvidam Brahma. Understood. So therefore I am alone. Dhyanat, pramanat, yukti, logic. Yukti you have to apply. Whether it is Namarupa is Adhara for mud or mud is Adhara for Namarupa. Think. When you see, you think space has existence, but space is superimposed in existence. But we think space has Akasha Asti. The direct one is what? Space exists. Fine. Now yukti lagao, logic. Through Shastra hai pramana. And Shastra yukti, that Srutimatas tarko anusandhiyatam. So whatever the scriptures have mentioned certain logic, that logic is applied. When that logic is applied and then analyze, I will come to know existence is substratum, space is only superimposition. So dharma, dharmi interchanged when I say space exists. Actually space doesn't exist. Existence is there, space is only an appearance. Yuktitahapi Rude bhede vijatsatoho. Thus, through dhyana, through pramana, through yukti, through contemplation, through right kind of pramana, by understanding and applying the proper means of knowledge to understand and logic, I will come to a conclusion very clearly. I will be able to separate space from the existence. Where do you separate the space from existence? In your buddhi. Not outside. Outside there are no space to separate. Okay, I will separate a pot from the mud. How can you separate? There is no pot to separate from mud. If there are really two things existing, you can separate them. There are no two things existing, no? So what can you separate? So it is an understanding. So by wrong understanding, you started seeing existence as space and calling it space as though a separate entity, and then calling it the property of space as existence. So many problems we created, you see. Then we say space exists. Then we are asked to discriminate between space and existence. If I don't know how to discriminate, really I try to discriminate space and existence separate, I will never be able to achieve this. Separate ornament from the gold. How to separate? Intellectually. First, understand conviction. It will come, next slokas will come. Subsequent slokas are there. First I get conviction. So, rudhe bhede. When this firm conviction, space and existence are separate. It's convinced. Vyat satoho na kadachid vyat satyam. There afterwards you will be clearly known that space can never ever have its own existence separately. It never exists. Beautiful thing. Space never exists. Space can never be real. So, kadachit vyat satyam. Never ever the space is real. Space is never real. Then what is space? Existence only. What is existence? You alone. Na kadachit vyat satyam. Then what about sadvastu? Sadvastu chidravat nacha. It is not, sadvastu is not with chidra. Chidra means some kind of a gaps, empty, space. In sadvastu, there is no space, there is no emptiness. It is full. A great Mahatma Ji gives an udaharana. How can you say space is empty? So he said, give an example he gives. Very beautiful example. He's a big scientist he was. He was a great doctor also, medical doctor, surgeon थे. बड़े महात्मा जी बन गए. महात्मा, बड़े महात्मा जी. Great. So, an example he gives. That when a thick diwar, wall is there. So there is no strongest wall than that. Okay? Okay, you brought an approach, not hathodi, will not help there. You brought a drilling machine to put a nail inside the wall. Will you succeed or not? You will. Now, very fact that nail had gone inside into the wall indicates there is a space in the wall. Otherwise, how the nail is accommodated? What will happen? All atoms, because each atom, 99% space only. Have you read physics or chemistry somewhere in life? In each atom, proton, nucleus and electron, whatever number of electrons are, these fellows are roaming around the nucleus, the empty space in each atom is more than 90% or even more than 99%. What is the total mass of all the planets and asteroids in solar system space, and what is left out space? In fact, such a spaceless mass you cannot compress so hard, because every atom is full of space. In existence, it is not like that. Chidravat nacha. Beautiful thing. Space and existence can never be like Chidravat, meaning non-existent. It is full. It is full means full. It is not full filled with atoms of water, atoms of particle substance. Therefore, you fill a jar. One experiment is there that stones are put, pebbles, big stones in a beaker, chemistry beaker, glass beaker. Dal diya. Then it is full now, it can't accommodate. Then he brought soft sand, then accommodated. Then everybody said it's full now. He brought water. Again water went inside. So space, how much space is created? But not existence is not like that. Existence is ghanam. Ghanam means full. Mass of pure consciousness. Sadvastu chidravat nacha. Now, beautiful sloka comes. So, what is the purpose achieved now? Through dhyana, through pramana, through yukti, we will be establishing clearly the difference between existence and space. Okay. Jnasya bhati sada vyoma nistatvo lekha purvavat sadvastva vibhatyasya nichidratva purassaram Jnasya bhati sada vyoma nistatvo lekha purvavat sadvastva vibhatyasya nichidritva purassaram. Jnasya bhati sada vyoma. Nistatva ullekha purvavat, that we will see analyzed later on. Jnasya means of the man of wisdom, of the man of knowledge. Jnasya. Of the man of discrimination. Of jnani. Not the jnani means who studied Vivek Chudamani. Not that jnani who studied Pañcadaśi. The jnani is able to discriminate between existence and space. Jnasya to him. Vyoma sada bhati nistatva ullekha purvavat. Now see, carefully listen. For him, for a man of wisdom, he sees space as what? Nistatvam, as emptiness. He knows that it is a superimposition. He knows that it is an illusion. Who? Jnani. He sees, but he is not carried away by that. Like a child sees certain objects in the space and he wants them. Jnani sees the moon and he never demands. He knows moon is there in the space, so he is not carried away. But a child sees an illusion in space and said, Daddy, have you seen the horse in the cloud? Yes, get me that. What will intelligent dad say? After 5 minutes, I will get you. In the meantime, see that it doesn't go anywhere. So child was saying, don't go, it disappeared. So father said, had you kept it for 5 minutes, I would have brought it for you. The intelligent father, Chinmay Mission Study Group member. Otherwise, पागल है क्या, ऐसे कोई मांगते हैं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं बोला उन्होंने. He made him realize that horse is a myth. How? Wait for 5 minutes, I will get you. Let me have a shower and come. In the meantime, see that it doesn't go anywhere. See? Now, he sees, Jnani sees thereafterwards space as an illusion. How? Ullekha purvavat. This is a beautiful thing. Ullekha purvavat. Ullekha purvavat means what? I tell you one example. Mahatmas gave one beautiful example. In the beginning, in Ajnana Avastha, when we see a jewelry, all ornaments together, you can imagine what all you want to imagine. In the nonsense dabba, jewel box, you can imagine all nonsense. Imagine. So many varieties. When you see the jewelry, and it is shining, not an old one shining, immediately you will ask, what is the cost of it? Okay? So somebody told you 22 lakhs. 22 lakhs. So next time when you see the gold ornaments, you will see it with 22 lakhs in the mind. Try to see gold jewelry without 22 lakhs. I am challenging. Can you see gold without 22 lakhs flashing in the mind? The 22 lakhs is unreal number, myth. It is changing also. आज 22 lakhs, कल 21 lakhs, परसों 32 lakhs, पता नहीं क्या होगा. but you can't see jewelry without the cost. See? When you forget the cost and see the jewelry, without remembering the cost, when what happens? Only jewelry is flashed, not the cost. That is called realization of seeing existence without space. That is called Ulleka Purvavat. Earlier I saw space mein andar names and forms, galaxies, universes, sahitam existence. Because they all exist. Asti, 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 no? Surya asti, Chandrama asti, Nakshatrani santi, Nakshatra asti. Okay. Not asit, not they were, no, they are. So whenever he sees existence and what in that existence is there superimposed by name and form, like jewelry and the cost. But a jnani, jnasya sadha vyoma bhati, nistatva ulleka purvat. How nistatva bhati? Meaning space is always seen as an illusion, a non-existing entity. Like, or else you can example you take that even though the ornament, name and form are seen, but not carried away by the name and form, you are seeing the gold. The gold and name and form together exist. Name and form is like space, illusion, unreal. Gold appears, it is real. Now, for him, space is an illusion. It doesn't exist, like name and form doesn't exist. The cost, it's all myth. आज का कल नहीं होगा, कल का आज नहीं था, कल जो था आज नहीं है. It's a value you given. Sadvastu api vibhati, sadvastu api vibhati nichidratva purassaram. And sadvastu, that existence is clearly manifested to him. Like a space is with emptiness, but exists without any emptiness. There is no gap. Like what, for example? Because we are ignorant, where do we recognize electricity? This tube light, that tube light, this tube light, this tube light, this tube light, whatever it is. Now, when we are seeing when we see the tube light, we remember, but we forget there is electricity between the tube lights also. Understood? The wire is there, no? In between the electricity, the tube lights also, in the wire, electricity is there. But electricity is visible to me because I am ignorant only when light is there. But electricity has no gap. Similarly, only when vastu is seen, I say chair asti, kursi asti, mic asti, table asti. There nothing is there. How can you nothing is existence is there, no? In between. That is not seen. Why? I am not a jnani. For a jnani, he sees whatever is superimposition, that names and forms, objects, including space, and he sees existence, not empty. Though space is empty, the support of that space is something filled by existence. It is full. It is full means full. There is no gap. For a jnani, it is that experience. For ajnani, we see emptiness. Existence is not seen. For a jnani, existence alone is seen. And rest all is appearances, magic, clouds, city in the cloud, Gandharvanagar. Now, okay, sir, but what will happen, that how to make this experience firm? What experience? That existence is full, space is an illusion. What is the second chapter name of the Pañcadaśi? Panchabhuta Vivek. So what do you mean by that? Through discrimination of 5 great Panchamahabhutas, the Panchamahabhutas, we will arrive at the truth. So how to discriminate is telling. In the first chapter, what did we say? Tattva Vivek. In that Tattva Vivek, what did we see? 3 states of consciousness. How these 3, 4 samadhi, etc. to be separated from existence, and how can to discover you as a constant entity, consciousness present in all states, how these states are ruled, they disappear, appear. You hold on to that Anvaya Vyatireka Abhyam. Through Anvaya and Vyatireka, this process is repeated, thought, and arrived at a conclusion. Now Panchabhuta Vivek. So the second chapter is going on how to discriminate. So next time, when you wake up in the morning, we must remember space is myth. And contemplate, meditate. ठीक है? ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरि ओम सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय.